Happy Wednesday. And what keeps us from thriving? Like if I were to say, what hampers you? What keeps you down? What would you say? Yes, if this doesn't stop, I cannot thrive. Or if this keeps happening, I cannot thrive. What are the things that keep us from thriving? So for today, I've got Psalm 73, verses 21 through 25. When my heart was bitter, when I was all cut up inside, I was stupid and ignorant. I acted like nothing but an animal towards you. But I was still always with you. You held my strong hand. You have guided me with your advice. Later you will receive me with glory. Do I have anyone else in heaven? There's nothing on earth I desire except you. So here we find the transition for the psalmist, where the psalmist has this bitter, where the psalmist feels like the psalmist is all cut up inside and is just having a really hard time. The psalmist's life is not thriving. And so there is this prayer and refocus of recognition of, but I was still always with you. You held my strong hand. This sense of God going with us. And that whatever we're experiencing, whatever keeps us from thriving, may mean that we have to refocus ourselves on things that will help us to thrive. And it may be the starting place is God with me? How is God with me? What are the things I need to pay very close attention to in this moment of how God is going this road, these challenges where I feel like I'm barely surviving and I'm certainly not thriving. And so how do we pinpoint those? How do we begin to take stock and really notice and then refocus? Pay attention to. So that's our challenge today. To take stock of the things that maybe aren't helping us to thrive, that take up too much of our time, too much of our attention, that make us feel bitter or angry or like we're cut up inside, like it's all just kind of falling apart, and refocus on at least this sense that God is going with us, and then to focus upon how God is going with us, how God is bringing goodness and love and mercy and peace and joy and so many other things into our lives so that we can thrive. Pray with me. Oh God, there are times where we don't know if we're going to make it. We don't even know if we're going to get past survival, and we certainly aren't certain that we're going to thrive. Help us to take notice of the things that cut us up inside, the things that hurt us, the things that keep us from thriving, and help us begin to set aside those things, to begin to look for where you're guiding us, how your love continuously comes into our life, how you are going this road with us. Help us, oh God, this day and every day. Amen. Have a great one.